Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So we're moving on with some more orders. Today is Julie's turn and Shelly's turn. But before that, Barbara sent me some happy mail. This is the cutest mold I have seen in a long time. This is from Sophie and Toffee, which I've never purchased from them. I don't really know anything about them. This is a pie mold. Look at this. So you have the pie crust. I don't exactly know how it goes together, because now I'm wondering where the pie is. Then you have the crisscross if you want that on top. You've got strawberry topping, apple topping, or blueberry topping right here. I don't know, maybe this is the pie. Oh my gosh, this would be so cute, because yeah, that sits right in there. So this would be their center. Or you can go with crosshatch. So we definitely have to do this very soon. This is adorable, Barbara. You find the cutest things. I don't know how you do it. Got too much time for shopping on your hands. I wish I had that time, actually. So thank you so much, Barbara. We got 3 crosses today, which is funny because I didn't plan it really like that. Julie wants 2 crosses. Shelly wants this one. I'm not finishing this one. She just wants it in pastel yellow. So I figured I would try the vanilla because that is like a yellow. I might, let me grab my other ones. I want to see that compared to the Let's Resin brand yellow. Let me see. They're pretty much... Maybe I'll do a combination of both of those just to make sure we get yellow and not cream. But this looks more yellow to me. This needs to be shaken really well. And I have green all over the side. So, I don't know. They both kind of look yellow, just different shades of yellow. I kind of like this one better. But, I don't know. This one is going to be poured in white allium by Laura's Art Corner. That's the one she wanted. And we're going to do some detail work after the fact. This one is the Water Ripple Cross by Into Resin, and she wants it poured like the sea, dark blue, light blue, sand, and then one shell here in the center. So I chose this one. Ooh, look at that stinker, thinking it's gonna get away. Okay, and then I'm going to, after demold, put some more shells on the base. And this is going to go right there. I pulled out this sand that I brought home from Greece on our last trip. So I think I'm going to use this sand right here in the bottom. Now, she sent me some photos of a couple inspiration pieces. One of them had waves in it. I don't know that... I did pull out my UV resin in white. Not quite sure if that's going to look okay or not. I better not do that. I didn't ask her because the one that had waves in it, that was one that's facing up. This one faces down. And if I do that, it may not cure properly and it might have an extra layer that I don't like. I'm going to scratch that. Sorry, Julie, I didn't even run it by you, but the original one she liked didn't have waves on it. The other one she showed me, she liked the simplicity of it. That one had waves on it, but they were working face up, which is easier to do waves on there. So I'm going to do this one on the table last. These 2 are going in the pressure pot. So let me mix up enough for these 2, and then we'll get ready to do this one. I just changed my mind again. Before I mix up resin, I think because this is a matte mold, I want to brush the powder onto the mold because it's going to be so much prettier that way. It's going to have that shine and the sheen that she likes out of this one. It's got like this bluish tint to it. It's going to be gorgeous. So I'm just going to go through, open up all these crevices. I'm still going to fill it with this color like I normally do. Anytime I brush a mold, most of the time, unless it's like a chameleon that needs black, then I usually pour the same color into the mold just in case I miss a spot with the powder. That way, so if I filled this one with black right now and I missed a spot, then you would see that black resin. So I'm going to fill it with this powder mixed into the resin. just so it will fill in any spots, because there's a lot of crevices in this little thing. And I don't know if I've ever missed a spot, but that's the whole point. I don't know if I missed a spot because I filled them in with the same color resin as I'm brushing it on. I hope that makes sense. I'm sure it does. All right, I'm just going to get this finished. And these are now available. I don't know if you follow my eBay store. So many people have purchased this one. It is available in the eBay store along with several other crosses that we have put in there, which are very popular. I did not realize how popular you guys are with the crosses. So I am currently looking for some more that we can add to the store because I do love them myself. I have an entire cross wall in my house, which I now need to figure out where I'm going to put all those in the new house. So that's an interesting thought. All right, that's good. I'm going to tap all that extra powder out and then mix up some resin. We don't have to vacuum chamber this batch because the pressure pot will take out the bubbles. I've got the resin dispensing behind me, which is nice because it keeps my hands free. I'm going to mix the white allium with some alcohol while it's doing that. I have this cup out because I know this cup, 12 ounces measured, is the pastel cross. So that's the measuring device I like for that cross, because if I pour it properly, I don't have any extras. Sometimes I don't pour it properly and I wonder what I did wrong. All right, let's just get some 99% alcohol in here just to dissolve that. And then I will mix up that resin. And split it in here. I did mix up enough. I mixed up 22 ounces. So I'm going to let the resin for the cross, start getting warm, because I kind of want that to happen so the two colors don't merge together. So I didn't want to wait and remix the resin. I figured that was a good idea to just mix it and let it sit. Let me go grab that, get it mixed up, and then we'll start.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
Make sure you scrape your sides and your bottom. There's no unmixed resin. And then let's check this. Yep, that's still good. I think I only need about, I'm going to start with 4 ounces for the cross. And if I need more, I'll add more. I know I need 12 in here for the yellow. And then the rest is going to be for the small cross. Okay, that's good. Which I know I have extra because I forgot to take into account the sand. So I definitely gonna have extra. This is such a pretty color. I thought it was white when I first got it, but then when I mixed it in resin, I was like, oh, wow, it's like interference blue-green. Really pretty. All right, now we don't need to vacuum chamber it just yet. That's only for the small cross. Let me just wipe this. So what I want to do, I have it already in the bottom here. I just want to coat it, drizzle it in all these crevices. There's a lot of crevices in this one. And I don't want to use any kind of poking stick because I don't want to mess up any of that powder I painted in. So I think what I'm going to do is just lift it and coat it like this. Just kind of get it everywhere. Fill in all those little spots. Oops, without dumping it out like that. Get it around all these little crosses at the bottom. We might need another ounce. But let's see. I can't remember. I didn't write it on here. We want to make sure all of these are sticking out. And it doesn't need to be thick. That's probably good right there, because these are just at the point where they're almost not sticking out. Otherwise, we'll have some trimming to do. Okay, that's good. That only took about 3.5 ounces. I didn't do too bad. Let me get this situated over there in the pressure pot and we'll start the next one. I mixed both of these really, really well on that vortex mixer because they're almost like, oh, like a sinker white almost. They're heavy if you use them like that. Ooh, that is really pretty. That looks like yellow to me. I think I might just stick with that. It's called vanilla, but it looks yellow. Let's just try. Let's just try this one and see the difference, if there is a difference. Oh my gosh, it looks basically the same. Let's squirt right next to it. Yeah, they look basically the same. This is a larger bottle though. You get, I think, 1 ounce. You get 1 ounce and you can buy them separately. Whereas the Let's Resin, which Let's Resin is nice because you get 64 in the kit and you'll get all of the pastels, the metallics, and all their colors. But if you only need one color, then I would say grab it from Laura's Art Corner. Everybody's got discount codes, so that's no big deal. You'll save wherever you guys shop. Make sure you check in the description box because the Let's Resin ones have been updated recently, just in case you were trying to shop there and it wasn't working. All right, let me get the bottom piece. Let's do this one. Get it all the way around. Again, this one's not getting finished, so we're just going to cast it for her. All right, I'm going to move it over to the pressure pot and finish filling it up. For this one, I'm going to spritz into the butterflies and the flowers because the bubbles always pop out of there every single time. Except this time, of course. Then I fill it up and then I use my bubble wand to get those bubbles out from underneath that lip. I can't fill it completely up because I do have to move it over to the pressure pot. I use a big, huge spatula to do that because I don't want to. I can't put it in the top shelf with the shelf because there's a hole in the middle of that shelf for my hand to go, my finger to go to move it. And this one covers that hole. So I have to be careful moving it over there, so I use a huge spatula. I just want to work all these bubbles out of there, and then I will work them all out again once I get it filled up over there. Almost spilled my resin. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. I am going to pop the bubbles that I do see so they don't climb back underneath there. So I just use like this huge grilling spatula. And I just lift it up that way and move it over. You got that under pressure, so let's continue on and do this one. I think I've got a lot of extra here. I don't think I need any more than this. In fact, I think this is a lot of too much. Anyway, so let's just color this. Get it in the vacuum chamber. So that's going to be our light blue, and this will be our darker blue. Yet she wants it transparent enough. We just want a hint. Let me grab a stir stick. And it is getting warm, which I wanted it to. But I still want to get these bubbles out. That should be good. We want to be able to see that shell in the center, so I don't want too much color. But I think I'm going to do another 2 drops in each one. And get these debubbled before, I think that was 2. before it gets really thick on me. So pretty. I love these blues. I love blue. You guys know I love blue, so it doesn't matter what shade. It's gonna be a favorite. They're all my favorite. Let me get this debubbled.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with fresh shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
I've got the sand in here. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I just want to add resin to the sand because I want mostly sand and less resin. I just want it coated. And that looks like it's good. Maybe a drip more. It's a little bit dry at the bottom. Not much more because I don't want it swimming in resin, because that's going to leave us a clear layer on the back that I don't want. And if I have too much, I need to find something to do with this. This is special sand that I brought home. And I probably have too much. Let's just get it down in there. See, this is going to be tricky because I want sand on the whole base, but I also need the resin to fill that up. Like, I don't want my sand going up into the cross, you know what I mean? Get this mix. Ooh, that's dry a little bit. I need another drip of resin in here. I'm going to try to keep it from creeping up. Know what I mean? Okay. So if I fill it, I don't know. I knew this was going to be a challenge when I saw the sand part. So let's get these poured in. These are very close together, these colors. And I'm going to submerge my seashell. Get that into place. Yeah, tool here of some sort. And then finish filling it up. So I think I could put the rest of the sand in the back. Let that sink in. I just don't want it moving much. Come here. I shouldn't have disturbed it. I don't know if that's light or dark enough for her because they look really close. If it's not, we will be making her a new one. Yeah, see, I got a lot of extra here. And the sand is creeping up. It is so hard to keep it where you want it in a mold like this. I just don't want it to go any higher. You know how resin tends to suck to the center? That very well could be the case. But it's nice and clear. No bubbles or anything. I got a lot to do with some extras here. Oh goodness, I got a lot of extras in all different forms. Just going to pop that. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. The sand is moving. I guess I could have just poured the sand right now, tilted this up at an angle, and that's what I would do next time if she doesn't like this one. I will do that on the next one and pour it in 2 pours. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It might turn out okay. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I got a lot to deal with for extras, so let me figure out, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with all these? Pop these bubbles as they rise. Yeah, look at how that sand's traveling. That totally stinks. Totally stinks. All right, well, let's just let it do its thing, and we'll go from there. I pulled out a couple little turtles. I think I'm going to put the sand in the backs and then fill them with the blue. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to see how much left I have of the other, of the clear and the yellow. We'll do like a sandy turtle, sandy beachy turtle. Just enough for these 2 little guys. Then we'll pour this. I don't know if the sand's going to travel. It very well could. Probably need a little more color in here. But I'm going to leave it the way it is. Let's do this one, this color. Please don't travel. I have a feeling I'm going to have sand in the head. Maybe I will put all these colors together and see how much I have. I have like 4 ounces of this blue left. I pulled this out. It's in my Happy Mail pile of waiting to do. I think it's flowers or a rose or something. So I pulled out this new color called Thundercloud by Dianca Pours. I'm going to change my blue to this. Pour it in there and add it to the pressure pot since I don't have time to really put it through the vacuum chamber again. It's getting really thick and warm. So I just want to change the color of it so I could do something with it. See if this will work. I'm pretty sure it won't take 4 ounces. So I just added my blues together and then I added my white and yellow together over there. And I'll probably just marble that into something. So let's just get this in here and see if I could change the color. Since I've mixed a million bubbles in here, it definitely has to go into the pressure pot. Let's get this all out. So I will have to undo it and add more air. Oh good, that changed it really easily. Cool. Let's see what this is. It's been here for quite a while waiting for its turn. Oh gosh, tell me I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Oh no. I only had half. You've got to be kidding me. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to be mixing up extra resin because I'm in too far to not do that. I wonder if I can change the color of that yellow to this color and add it in here too. No. I still need several ounces. Wow. Let's try this. Let me see if I can change this color. I'm just going to put it right in here. Since I need this. I need every ounce I can get. Now I got to mix it really well. It's so sticky. It's been here too long. And then I got to mix up a couple more ounces. Wow. It's probably not the same color. Oh my gosh. That thing holds a lot. A lot, a lot. All right. I am going to mix up, obviously, a few more ounces. I bet it only needs 1 ounce, but if I only do 1, like, I think 2 ounces is the least amount I could do in that dispenser, but I think I only need 1. So let me do that. Obviously, this is going to get redone because I do not like the way the sand is traveling. So I'm just going to let it cure and we'll redo that one. and the bubbles are just coming out of the sand like craziness. So yeah, I'm not too happy with that, the way that works. So I'll probably do 1 hour fast cure here on the bottom and tip it up. But I'll let this cure first, do something with it, and remake one for her. It is time to unmold. I had big plans to redo this one today, and that didn't happen. My entire day is gone. It's late in the evening. I have not unmolded yet. I did get some happy mail today. One of them, let's see, let me read this. Tracy Wallach. And I lost the other part of the sheet. But she sent me, she said she saw my video where I mentioned I was going to miss the alligators where I live because we're moving. And she sent me alligator molds so I don't have to miss my alligators out in the pond. So that is so funny, Tracy. I will keep these forever. Forever. These will never go away. I love them. Thank you so much. And then the second one came from Bobby Joe. It says, congrats on Glitz Acres. We know you'll need these, Don. If they don't fit, please exchange or let me know, blah, blah, blah. Affectionately from Doc and Bobby Joe. Look at this picture. It is so funny. She bought Don overalls for the farm. He was like so excited. I was dying of laughter. I thought it was hilarious. So that is so funny, Bobby Joe. I don't even know how you thought of that, but she did. And now I know why, because the other night she asked me how tall Don was, and I thought that was a weird random question. Never heard another thing until the Amazon package showed up. How do you guys think of this stuff? I have no idea. The other thing I got today, so this is going to be coming up soon, is the resin mold box for 2026 of May, sunbeams, and heart strings. May your May be filled with light. So we will open this in upcoming days. Are you ready to unmold? Because I am. I know for you it's not been very long. For me, it's been basically the entire day. Oh, that came out really nice. A little bit of sand did go up in his head, but it just made him look like he has a brain. Oops. See his little brain right there? It's probably about how big a brain is in a little turtle like that. Let's see this one. Cute. That one's got a smaller brain. Those are so cute. I like the sand in the shell. I don't think I'm going to do anything to it except give them eyes. I don't want to mess around with the shell on there. All right. Let's do extras first. Extras. This is the extra. Let's see. Oh, this is a really super soft silicone, so that came out really nicely. And let's see what this actually looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that, because I had two different colors, but that's okay. That's really nice. It's a heart flower. Nice. I'm going to have to do something just to bedazzle it just a little bit. So that'll just, I guess, sit on your little couch or something, or not couch, your desk or something. Let's get this one out since we're not going to be doing anything to the yellow. I think I only have a few crosses left on order. There, oh, that is pretty. That color came out gorgeous. I think it fits the brief for a pastel yellow. This one I got to be really careful because my edges are wearing out. I have unmolded this probably 50 times by now. I probably made at least 50 of these, and the mold is still in good shape. It comes out perfect every single time in the pressure pot. Every time I get my lines, everything, all my words are perfect. So there is the cross box. This is back on sale through Into Resin. What they did do is take away this butterfly. So I'm assuming this is the butterfly that got damaged in the master. I think they just covered it up, remolded it. So that's the only difference in theirs than mine, is that butterfly is missing, and you could barely see it anyway. So I don't think it's a big deal. All right, let's do this one. I did take them out of the pressure pot after about 5 or 6 hours, and then I put them on the heat mat for 2 hours. Look at that sheen. You can see it's so pretty. This one's still soft because it's really thin. So I just have a few pieces to get off for the trimmings, but that's normal in a mold that detailed. See, stuff like that, it just pops right off. This one did not pop right off, so I will do that as well and get all these edges trimmed. So that looks really nice. No bubbles anywhere. So she just wants me to lightly go over it with the color of my choice between a few colors. So I will see which one I think looks the best. So let's see this. I know I'm going to have to redo that. I'll still finish this one, but that sand, man. I really wanted to redo it today and it just didn't happen. Yeah, look at that. It went all the way up. All the way up. That totally stinks. So when I do this, I'll probably add it to my thing tomorrow. I'll prop it up on something to keep all that sand right here in this portion. I had a feeling it was going to do that. And I think I'm going to pick a smaller shell for that because these sides kind of make it look a little strange. So I will do that too. I don't know how to finish this one because we got sand going up there. I don't know. I don't know. I got to think about that one. I really don't. And the cross is not too, you can't tell the two colors. So this is a total redo for her. I think, I don't know. I'll probably not finish this one because I don't know what to do with it. And I don't know. If any of you guys out there in Glitterland want to take it, just let me know. I wouldn't charge you, maybe just for shipping, but I mean, it's pretty, but I don't have an idea on how to fix this. So one of you must have an idea. Okay, that's enough of that one. Let me get busy on this and on this, and I think that's it. I'm going to keep that out for tomorrow. This does not get finished. She's going to finish it herself. So I have just a couple things to do.
Sun's going down on the old craft table. Got glitter in her hair, coffee in her hand, little ring light glow in the resin rainbow. Clicking on live for her online fam. There's a cross on the mold in a soft blue shimmer, iridescent white like a morning sky. Tiny scenes of his walk and his wonder, from the manger straw to the stone road wide. Glitz and glitter, give God glory. Every pore, every color tells a story. Michelle's hands working while her heart just prays. Thank you, Jesus, for the ones you send my way. If they're watching on the screen, let your love still reach. Hope they feel his peace right here on Michelle's channel. Oh yeah, hope they feel his peace. Next up, beach cross, little jar of sand open, tiny shell waiting by that ocean blue. Looks like grace washed clean when the tide rolls over, like he washed this heart, made it brand new. Pastel yellow box for the rings and the secrets, little trinket cross with a gentle glow. Every order's got a name, she whispers, Lord bless them double more than they'll ever know. Glitz and glitter, his peace. From the first small check to the steady crowd, from a tiny dream to a praise out loud, she said every view is a gift from you. Every shine, every shade, Lord, I'm thanking you. Glitz and glitter, give God glory. Every pore, every color tells a story. Michelle's hands working while her heart just prays. Thank you, Jesus, for the one just sent my way. If they're watching on the screen, let your love still reach.
That wasn't too bad of a night. All I did was highlight this with gilding paint, and then I painted some portions with silver, like the dove, the river here. I painted the outside edge with my silver paint pen, and then I highlighted some things like the cross, the edge of this basket of bread, the edge of the boat, the mast, things like that. So I did highlight it. I did pull out the blue. It was way too bright. It just didn't look good. So I got all that blue off, and I think the silver was the perfect choice. She gave me the choice between blue, purple, or silver. In my opinion, the silver looks the best. I hope she agrees, but it's very, very pretty. You could still see the blue opaly coming through. So that's really nice. This little thing, I used the rub and buff on the edges and put silver on the edges. And then this is my new favorite product, little glitter glue. I highlighted the edges of the petals, and that just brought it right to life. It is so pretty. It's of course drying right now, but I did both sides of that. That looks stunning. It looks like a velvet flower. That's what it looks like to me. And then I just rubbed that in, buffed it off with a paper towel like they say to do. I'm not sure that it does anything, but it did. So that's it. I'm going to do that cross for sure again tomorrow. I'm sure I have a ton more things to get going. I hope you come back tomorrow and join me for those and see what I'm into. I will get you guys some pictures of all of this stuff a little bit better close up. Thank you guys for joining me. I truly appreciate every one of you. I hope you have a blessed night. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden